Last time was Evolving Skies, aka Evolving Cries. This is not, I don't know. Copycat Rainbow, it's fine. $4.60. So yeah, this is our Evolving Skies experience here. Oh! A $2,000 reminder why expensive modern sealed Pokemon product is better left sealed in an acrylic case, just like grandma's fine china. Today we're going to be cracking Chilling Reign, which is basically the budget version of Evolving Skies. Because sometimes you want the full modern Pokemon experience without burning 2 months of rent. We're going to be hunting for those heavy hitters such as Blaziken, Snorlax, and of course, Emo Moltres.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But honestly, Chilling Reign's kind of weird. It dropped in 2021 and immediately got overshadowed by Evolving Skies and just kind of sat there quietly on the shelves while everybody was searching for Moonbreon. But look, I mean, this box goes for around $400 to $450 now, which is cool because we're probably going to get like $85 worth of pulls today. And honestly, at this point, you're basically confirmed that this thing and Pokemon cards in general is a luxury lifestyle. So yeah, let's crack open a $400 plus booster box of Chilling Pain to see if this changes everything or confirms everything that we thought. All right, guys, we have Chilling Reign. We're ready for the chaos, baby. So yeah, Chilling Reign. It's going to be interesting. Let me show you really quickly the set list. Actually, first, here's the market price on this thing. So if you go back a year, this box was going for only about $220. And over the last year, it's gone all the way up to around like $400 to $450-ish, I would say. It's kind of weird, like all over the place. I mean, this person has it for $395 plus $15 shipping, so it's like $410. Market price says like $437, so it's like in that ballpark somewhere. But the set list is solid. There's a lot of really good cards in here. The Blaziken. There's my boy, Emo Moltres. That's my favorite card in this set. I love this card so much. Hopefully we pull it. Well, we probably won't. But we got the gold Snorlax as well. And then all these other alt arts are in here. There's actually a lot of them. Tornadus. I love the Calyrex V. The Ice Rider Calyrex is sick as well. And yeah, just a bunch of alt arts. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here. Here's the second page too. I mean, it's not as big of a hitter set as Evolving Skies, but it's a lot cheaper. I mean, you could literally open up like 4 or 5 of these for the cost of one Evolving Skies booster box, which is like $2,000. But anyway, Rule the Frozen Tundra. This was released in 2021. You can see on the bottom there. And yeah, if you guys remember, or if you were in the hobby then, basically Evolving Skies came out right after Chilling Reign. And like everybody was going nuts for all those cards. I mean, I was too. It was so crazy. Like, it was one of the craziest sets to release. Stood the test of time. Evolving Skies, $2,000. Let me know if you think this is a better idea to open than Evolving Skies for a fraction of the cost of Evolving Skies. Obviously, there's a lot less big hitter cards in here. But like, if you're only going to be lucky to maybe get like one all art in a box, which you would probably get one if you're lucky. I mean, there's probably instances of being able to pull 2, but most likely if you do it, it's going to be 1. Like, does it make any, like, okay, Evolving Skies doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, I opened a booster box of Evolving Skies, which was $2,000, but what I did was I did 36 loose packs instead, and it was literally like half the cost or value of a sealed box, like just with the wrap. Chilling Reign's different. It's not that much of a difference between the loose packs versus like the sealed box price. So I can justify opening up this box definitely at this point. At least, like, you know, content with you guys watching and all that stuff, like in general. To do this, you know, just like anybody just crack it open. And I mean, you're gonna need what? You're gonna need the big, like, even if you get the Moltres, that's like a $186 card. Remember, the box is like $400 to $450. If you get the Blaziken, that's $375. You need like the top cards, like literally the top 2 in a PSA 10, one or the other, I think, and you should be good. But easier said than done. We got a Metagross VMAX. We can scroll through here a little bit. I'm gonna go to page 4. I'm feeling page 4. Yep, there it is. Okay, almost $2 for this card. Now, what I also want to do is, at the end of this, maybe we can compare and see, like, the difference if we were to just buy cards instead of spending $400 to $450. Like, what cards could we get, realistically? Maybe I'll put, like, a list of cards up at the end. So make sure you watch the end, obviously, to see what we get, but also to see, like, what we could have got. But obviously, the experience is definitely worth something to some people. For me, definitely is. And, you know, it kind of depends what you are looking to do. Like, it's so much more fun, obviously, to pull the friggin' Emo Moltres from a booster pack. Like, it's so cool and exciting versus just, you know, ordering one or buying one in the store. There's Zapdos. All right. So, definitely one of the cheapest hits you could get in the set. And it's pretty basic. It's literally just a V card. But, yeah, we got a VMAX and a V card. So, let's see how we do. But, yeah, I think that'll be interesting. I've been wanting to do that. I should have did that with Evolving Skies, too. We could have seen exactly what we could have got. It depends if you'd rather just get the card or not. But, I mean, there also is a difference, too, because some people would just want to buy the sealed to keep it sealed. But, like, let's just talk about if you were to have the sealed and you were thinking of opening it or not. Or, like, and it's like, well, what do you want out of that opening? Are you trying to get a lot of pulls that are worth more than the box? Probably not going to happen. Definitely probably not going to happen in Evolving Skies. You have infinite more odds of not happening. Chilling Reign, I guess I could see it being possible still. But you need a top card. Like, I hope today that maybe we could do it. But you got to go into this thing thinking that it's going to be an L. You have to. Otherwise, I don't know. Now, I did forget. I also am going to be giving away a stack of Chilling Reign packs. I think like 6 or so to a subscriber here on the channel. So if you want to enter the giveaway, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on. And smash the like button. Just leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I have been having a lot of time interacting with you guys and, you know, chatting about the hobby in the comment section and just having fun, honestly, at the end of the day. Dude, some of the comments are hilarious. Some of you guys are hilarious, bro. I'll be, like, sitting there cracking up reading them. But I have been having a good time hanging out with you guys in the comment section. It's been a lot of fun. I do appreciate you guys enjoying the videos, honestly, and just hanging out. And, yeah, we're just here to have a good time, give away Pokemon cards, and just talk about the hobby. And I don't know, dude. This is just the Gengar Holo. Probably one of the coolest holos in the entire set. But as you can see, we're about a quarter of the way through the box. And, yeah, kind of not great at the moment. But also, being able to open the packs, too, you have to put that into the equation if that's something that's important to you. We got Ralts, Heracross, Quillfish, non-holo. This is before the Scarlet and Violet era days. You guys might be like, well, you know, a lot of people are coming in from Scarlet and Violet, especially 151. So if you didn't know, oops, this is the code card, the old ones. That means that you're not going to get a pull. Unless it's a set that has Trainer Gallery cards like Brilliant Stars, you could still get, or like Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, Silver Tempest. In a set like Chilling Reign, in a set like Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, Battle Styles, you see a green code card. GG's, my friend, because you're basically done. But yeah, so yellow borders, obviously. If you guys know Pokemon cards, yellow borders has always been the thing for English cards until Scarlet and Violet era came along. Pack Trick, 4 from the back to the front from Chilling Reign and Sword and Shield sets in general for the most part, besides special sets here and there. And no guarantee of anything besides a reverse card and a non-holo. We're doing pretty bad right now. But that's Chilling Reign. That's this generation. And these sets are really difficult. If you guys don't know, if you're like brand new and you're like, oh man, I want to crack a Chilling Reign box, get some of these big hitter pulls. You might be like, dude, what happened? I only got like a few pulls. Well, tougher times, my friend. Okay? Chilling Pain. You ever hear of that? Have you ever heard of Evolving Cries? Let me tell you about Fusion Strike Out. It is bad. It's tough. But yeah, we're here for the chaos, like I mentioned, guys. We're here for the craziness. I want to open up some of this stuff with you guys. I want to take a step back in time and see what's going on. A lot of this stuff has been super hyped up right now, especially Sword and Shield and stuff like that. It was during a time when there were so many people jumping into Pokemon cards. You know, 2020, 2021, or end of 2020, I should say. 2021 was like the first big, huge boom. Whoopsies. Well, Canyon V was the first big boom for Pokemon. I mean, besides Pokemon Go was the other big boom. And then the release, I guess, when it came out originally. But the first big boom, Pokemon Go 2016. That's kind of when I got back in, like early 2016, late 2015. And then, yeah, at the end of 2020, 2021, there was a massive boom again. And that's when we had these Sword and Shield sets. So they're printing a lot of this stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a really popular time for Pokemon. And, you know, if people want to kind of jump back now, especially a lot of the new people are jumping in now. So this is another massive boom during the Scarlet and Violet era. All right, but yeah, I don't know. There was a big boom Sword and Shield era. There was a big boom now with Scarlet and Violet era. And I just feel like this is like a generation where people are jumping back in, even though it's not that old, but it kind of is at this point. And I guess relative history to Pokemon and just in general, people collecting and stuff like that. But yeah, we are halfway through this box, and I got to tell you guys, this is abysmal. This is absolutely terrible on the pulls right now. And we got 2 V cards and a V Max. You guys are still here. I appreciate you sticking around for this one, but you know, I can't make any promises that anything crazy is going to happen today. Now, if there's another box that you guys want to see opened up on the channel, let me know. You know, whether it's from Sword and Shield era, Scarlet and Violet era, anything older just absolutely is ridiculous at this point right now. I don't know, you know, what's going to happen for the future with all this stuff, but it's just absolute mayhem at this point. So if there is another set from Sword and Shield that you guys are thinking that we should dive back into, talk about, see what's going on with it and stuff like that, I'm more than happy to listen to you guys. So leave a comment down there. If it gets a lot of upvotes and stuff, I'll definitely consider it. If it has a ton, then maybe we'll have to do it. But realistically, everything's kind of crazy. I think that the cheapest booster box, and I'm talking modern, I'm not even talking about just Sword Shield. I'm talking about Scarlet and Violet. I think the cheapest booster box on the open market is like $200. Like, that is the cheapest booster box available. Slow King VMAX, another VMAX, another $1. So our pulls basically right now are about half of the value maybe of one booster box, not including bulk. Think about that. Think about that before you dive into a Chilling Reign box. So at the end of this video, after we see all the pulls, I do want to kind of go through and we could see, like, what could we have bought, you know? Like, what pulls could we have got from this set? And compare it to what we actually got. And it should be interesting, I'll say that. I should have did that with Evolving Skies. Maybe I'll do that at the end of this as well, maybe. But let's compare that and see. I knew that was going to be a green code card. That's the luck when you look at the code card color. It can get messy. All right, here we go. Cast Form. Shup it. I don't know why I just did that. Zangoose. All right, Emo Moltres. Come on, buddy. You know, we call you Emo Moltres, but honestly, still my favorite card in the set. Emo Moltres is just such a good artwork. Inkay, Diglett, Score Bunny, Shuppet. Zapdos people art. All right, so that's going to be our best pull so far. It's actually not too crazy, but better than a B or a B max. And yeah, we're on page 2 at the bottom, almost on page 3, and you know, it's like a $5 card. So, and I do have near mint set for these prices as well. So how many of these could we have bought? A lot. It's crazy when you compare that. It's crazy when you compare that stuff. It's crazy. And I have seen some comments where people are asking, like, what's going on with, like, the price of sealed stuff compared to the price of, like, cards, right? Because cards have been kind of going down. I mean, they're still high, but they've been going down, right? They have been going down. I know we had a couple little errors in the one video where we were looking at, like, the chart and stuff in the beginning. But, yeah, like, every card is basically going down. It's like, when will that stop? But it's still way up. Like, sealed, it just kind of always goes up. And, I mean, in my opinion with that, it's kind of how it's always been. Sealed stuff just gets rarer as more stuff gets opened up. Cards are always kind of there, right? Unless somebody just, like, hoards them all, I guess, or something like that. But even with that, people are still opening product and pulling cards. So that's kind of how I look at it, as, like, a supply and demand type of thing. Plus, with sealed stuff, people like to open it. I mean, you got rip and shippers. You got people opening stuff up. I open stuff up on the channel. It's always, like, you know what I mean? So, and then it always becomes less because they're not printing Chilling Reign. They're not printing Evolving Skies. They're not going to print all these sets anymore. They're done. So that's kind of it. And that's kind of how it works. So even if it doesn't correlate to the singles prices, it's kind of always been like that, honestly. But there is some correlation, obviously. Like, Evolving Skies compared to the single cards, obviously Evolving Skies is way more than this for a reason, price-wise. We got a rainbow. And it's probably, I'm going to be honest with you, it's a cool card. I'm not a huge rainbow, you know, card collector or fan, to be honest with you. But I'm going to guess that this thing might not even be worth as much as a booster pack. I'm going to just say that it's probably not. Let's see. It's going to be a big negative, my friends. about $5. We're getting cooked right now on this Chilling Reign box. Absolutely cooked. But yeah, if you guys have been watching the channel, the other day we did the video on the Rocket box, or the Rocket briefcase. That was a lot cooler than the one that they released. I enjoyed that one a ton. If you guys missed that video, make sure you check it out. I think some people didn't watch it because we got the Slow King V. So I think some people might have missed that one because it kind of looks like it's the same thing like the Rocket briefcase like we did already like 3 weeks ago or whatever. But it is not. It is way cooler and has all the stuff that was missing originally. So if you missed that one, it's literally the last video. If you want to check that one out after this one, it might come up on your recommended if you missed that one. So if you want to check it out, feel free. If not, all good. I just thought I'd let you guys know because I thought it was pretty cool. Destined Rivals was in there too, which we got crazy ridiculous pulls, crazy luck. Better luck than the first opening of Destined Rivals. That was the second opening. Still got to hunt for that Rockets Mewtwo. I don't know. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I still kind of want to try. But remember, I am doing the MSRP stream of Destined Rivals coming up sometime. I don't know the exact date. It might be a weekday. If I do, I'll probably start early because it's going to be a long stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of things given away. A lot of packs sold for actually under MSRP, which I already mentioned, $3.99 a pack. So if you guys want to be there for it, like I mentioned before, make sure you subscribe and notifications on so you see when that lobby goes up because I know a lot of people are going to be asking. And that's going to be your best bet to be able to get them. Earlier you are. Yeah. So it's going to be limited quantity amounts per person, obviously. I don't know the exact amount yet, but yeah, it'll be 1,000 packs. So going to do as many as I can. And we got a handful of packs left, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This has been absolutely ridiculously bad. And I don't even know if we're going to get at least 10 pulls out of this box at this point. But I do want to show you guys, because there's a lot of new people here. Porygon Z. And there's a lot of people that have been here for a while. And you might have forgot, you know, we've been a little bit spoiled with the Scarlet and Violet pull rates. And the end of Sword and Shield era pull rates. We got 5 packs remaining. I have literally 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 pulls, but majority of them are going to be Vs and VMAXs. And that's not good. I do have a rainbow. Wait, where'd that come from? I don't know what happened. I do have a rainbow pull, but again, like we haven't even pulled a single card that's worth more than a booster pack, which is like, what, $8? So it's tough, but it's good times with Chilling Reign. Like, it's good times. I remember opening this set up. I just can't imagine, like, this box being this expensive. Following Sky is just completely just... I can't even just... No. But, like, even Chilling Reign, because all these boxes were super cheap, man. They were just sitting around for years and years and years. And, I mean, look, I've been doing content on Pokemon cards for almost 6 years now, and I've been in the hobby for the last 10 years just about. And I've been doing the same thing. Opening packs every day, Chilling Reign, this, that, Scarlet and Violet. And, you know, I don't know. It's weird to see it happen. A lot of different things that affect the market and stuff like that. And, you know, really... with a lot of this stuff, distribution and all that, it is like a wild west out there. I really hope they dial that in and distribute the product correctly, I will say, because it is madness in the streets. It is madness in the just the lines for release days. GameStop and stuff. GameStop be posting the craziest stuff, man. I gotta say, dude, I don't know like what the heck they're doing, but like they'll be posted. Like, it almost feels like they're, like, proud of, like, the crazy spite. Like, I mean, I don't know, dude. Just the way they present it and stuff, it's just wild. I don't know. GameStop, like, they're interesting. I'll say that. They're interesting. And, like I said, guys, the good thing is I'm not affiliated with anything. I'm not affiliated with Pokemon. I'm not affiliated with GameStop. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm affiliated with me. So I will give you my honest opinion with everything. And that's what I'm definitely like doing, is just being as transparent as possible with you guys, telling you guys what I think. You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree with me. You can agree with me, whatever you want, but I'll just tell you my honest thoughts on things. And it's turned into the Wild West out here. The fact that GameStop is basically turned into thousands of LGSs that are basically corporate owned is just, it's crazy, bro. I'm just to say it's crazy. I don't know what's going on. there's some craziness happening, and I don't know. GameStop went from like video game store, then they were doing like retro video games, then they were just going straight into like Funko Pops and like T-shirts and like all these like accessory type things that people collect, and now they're just like straight up Pokemon cards. And it is wild, dude, that GameStop is just, it's like, really think about that. GameStop is literally turned into thousands of LED. You know the amount of local game stores that have basically popped up over the last year, 6 months? It's crazy. Like, dude, there's literally going to be a GameStop on every corner now. This is going to be like McDonald's, but like for cards. It's crazy to think about. But dude, they're spawning left and right. And if you put GameStop into that equation, it's got to be crazy the amount of people in game stores, because if they could all stay in business, bro, the hobby is nuts. It is cool, dude. It's like kind of going back to like the early days, the 90s, the 2000s and stuff like that, when there were card shops everywhere. People like went in and talked to each other, had fun. There's conventions all the time. There's definitely a lot of positives to this, because I mean, dude, like if you like Pokemon cards, you like meeting people, hanging out and being a part of a community, bro, you could literally go to a show, like a card show every weekend, multiple card shows every weekend. You can go to game stores like every day, or LGS's every day. Like you could do all that now, because as of before, when I was in a hobby, when I got back in 2016, 2017, bro, there were no conventions, there was no collecticons, there was no, I mean, they were very, very far and few between. It was basically Pokemon Worlds was it, and there wasn't like this big built community, like physical community. There were card shops here and there, nothing too crazy. It wasn't anything like, you know, there weren't many at all around. Everything kind of closed down because everything was online. And now it's all coming back, but like 10 times crazier. So I'm still having fun, guys. You can still have fun in this hobby. And yeah, you can still get absolutely destroyed opening up Chilling Reign booster boxes every single day if you want, but you don't have to. Collect how you want to collect, guys. All right, really quickly, some of the stuff we could have got. We could have got 2 Emo Moltres, which would have been infinitely better than opening a box if you just were looking for cards for that to get at least to break even. You could have got that Blaziken VMAX Near Mint condition. You could have got like 4 of our Snorlax boys with some money left over for some other stuff. You could have got a bunch of different all arts. You could have got like all these all arts all in here. The Blissy's such a good one. You probably could have got like all of these for a booster box. Literally, like so many all arts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could have got like 10 all arts. You could have got like an insane amount of rainbows and all that stuff. But like I said, guys, collect how you want to collect. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. If you want some more content, click on one of the videos at the top. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. And yeah, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.